Welcome back, everyone. My name is Lee, and this is Prepare for the Worst. Today, I'm doing a review on the Klymit Static V Luxe. Since I haven't been spoiled by the higher end sleeping pads, I think I'm in a unique position to give an honest review. So this is what I've found. It's relatively comfortable. It's a little bit wider than normal sleeping pads. So I was using this in my car for about a year. I've had two of them. First thing that I want to note, it is relatively comfortable for the price. It is somewhere around 120, I think, but it is a little bit wider. Uh, I found it to be relatively comfortable. You're not rolling off of it or anything. Now, my biggest complaint is how easily it leaks. So I only used it in my car. It did not get any punctures. Nothing punctured into it. These gussets, every one of them will at some point separate and start leaking. Every one of them. The first one that I got, within under 30 days, it was still in the warranty. Uh, it already started leaking. They were good with their customer service. I sent them a message, told them what happened, and they sent me a new one. There was no problems with it. They wanted a picture. I sent them a picture, and they sent me a new one. That was all. So uh, the customer service on it was really good, really easy to deal with. But the second one leaked too, over and over and over again. Patch it up. A few days later, it starts leaking again. By the time I patch it, a few days later, it would start leaking again. And it's always a different spot. It's always in one of these gussets. Any one of them, all the way around. They will all at some point start leaking. I don't know how the higher end hold up, but this one drove me crazy. It was one after another. It just never stops. It's not insulated, so obviously it's not going to keep you warm at night. I don't have a problem with the V pattern. I've been using it in my car, my SUV, and I found it to be relatively comfortable, considering it is a little bit wider. Your shoulders don't fall off the edges, and you know the some of the other ones. I used a Power Licks, the a regular Klymit, and they're too narrow. And if you lay on your back, your shoulders will fall off of the edges. And sleeping like that with your arms back all night leaves you waking up sore, like really sore. This one, you can sleep on your back comfortably. You can sleep on your side comfortably. So it is comfortable, all things considered. So if you're looking for something that will get you through a few days out in the woods, you want to go camping or something, you don't want to spend $300, $400 on a higher end sleeping pad, um, and you still want something nice and comfortable. It is relatively lightweight. It is relatively comfortable. Um, bring a patch kit with you. It comes with the normal sticky patches, but they don't hold, especially not in the gusset. You should always bring the liquid sealant with you, and you deflate it all the way. Spread the liquid over it in a good area, but you've got to let it dry for at least 24 hours. Now, the other thing I'd like to mention is the fill. If you're not careful when you're closing it, this seal won't seat properly and it'll leak that way. Also, that it's if you bump it while you're trying to close it, it'll start leaking. And while you're opening it, sometimes this rubber seal will get stuck and pull out, and you could easily lose it. I think a lot of people's complaints about it leaking overnight is because of that seal. If you're not very careful with that, that will leave you sleeping on the hard ground. So if you're going backpacking, over weeks at a time, this is not going to be something for you. If you're just going, taking the kids camping for the weekend, this would work great. It's very comfortable. It's relatively inexpensive, but at some point those gussets will spring leaks, and you'll be patching them over and over again. So I hope this helps. It's an honest review, and I hope to see you on the next one. Y'all have a good day.